like that kid deserved it. I'm sorry. Like that kid was like I wanted to kill the kid through the screen. So when Megan,
the kid was going to molest the doll. Let's just call it what it is. The kid was. Megan is a marvel of artificial intelligence, a lifelike doll that's programmed to be a child's greatest companion and a parent's greatest ally. Designed by Gemma, a brilliant roboticist, Megan can listen, watch, and learn as it plays the role of friend and teacher, playmate, and protector. When Gemma becomes the unexpected caretaker of her 8-year-old niece, she decides to give the girl and Megan prototype, a decision that leads to unimaginable consequences. If you don't know, now you know. We do our one-sentence review for everything we review. So let's kick it off with a one-sentence review. Ladies first, Lisa.
Megan, what the F did I just watch?
Jason, you got one?
Yes, my one-sentence review for Megan is she got them killer moves like Jagger.
Ron, I don't know if you have a one-sentence review or if you want to create one off the top of your head.
I have to create one off the top of my head. Megan.
That's
about how I felt. Yeah.
That's the sentence ever.
Yeah. Let me think about it.
All right. I say Megan may be made for children, but she ain't child's play.
Ooh, wow, I like that. Go ahead.
Go
ahead, Chucky. We should know the hood, just call it Chucky. Nobody knows.
Yeah, we don't know what the name of the movie is. It's
like, Chucky. Ron, you got something?
I think that's Megan. Oh, yeah, he's going to die. Yeah, he's going to die. Oh, yeah, that one's... Semicolons between each one, so it counts.
Yeah. I did that one day, and they were like, "That's not one sentence." I was like, "You don't see my sentence written out." Yes, it is.
Firstly, we make the rules. It doesn't have to be just one sentence. We can do whatever. It can be a paragraph. I don't care. 3 pages.
Megan was a good movie. I enjoyed Megan. It had a robot. I like robots. My review. Thank you guys for joining us.
I want to say thank God for Ronnie Chang being in this movie because he sets the tone very well. Because if this was played any straighter than it had been played, I would have hated this movie. I would have absolutely hated this movie. But they said it like,
comic element in it? Well, Megan's kind of a comic element.
Yeah, Megan's kind of a comic. But Ronnie Chang just really is like hamming it up and just doing his Ronnie Chang thing and like not being very good at like delivering lines.
I would say acting.
But because he's a famous comedian or a famous-ish comedian, you're like, okay, now I know what we're getting here. And like, this could have been, I mean, the characters in here are god awful. Like, the parents deserve to die. I'm sorry, they deserve to die. The kids just the meanest little shit you've ever seen. Her aunt is a moron. Like you are a roboticist and you have a robot at your house that would probably be like, I don't know, like make you a millionaire, and you're worried about making toys. I don't know, you know, maybe it's not your thing. I don't know. It's just like everybody in this is so unlikable except for Megan.
Right.
That you're like, I wish all these people would just hurry up and die already. Like, and the one thing, like, I got a lot of siblings, right? I got like 80 of them. And like, if one of them died, I'd be upset. Like,
yes,
at least at some point, I would be upset. I would shed some tears for my. I wouldn't be like, oh shit, I got to go to work this weekend. Oh, now I got to take care of a child. Oh shit. Obviously, she's close to her sister because she was left her child in her care.
Yeah.
And
she only got like a week off. She only took a week off to like go to the funeral and take custody of her child. Like, I was like,
and not once did she like seem to have like a genuine human emotion where she's like, oh no, my sister died, like who I was close to, or maybe not close to, I don't know. Either way, close enough that they left a child in my care. Like, I was hoping that she would get murdered by Megan in the end. But
So-
I mean, spoiler alert, she didn't. Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, no. So like, because you said it, and I wanted because it's fresh on my mind. Because I remember leaving the theater and being like, "Hold on, was like Megan supposed to be the bad guy?" They did a lot of things to make her sympathetic. Like it was like, "Oh yeah, the dog that basically assaulted Megan, she killed. The neighbor that was like an a-hole, she killed. The idiot boss that was a jerk." She killed like everybody that was like terrible human beings. She was like, "Yeah, I'm taking you out," and I was like, "Hold on." At what point am I supposed to feel bad for like this dog being a killer? because this whole movie, I'm watching this, and Megan is like taking out all the people that I think are bad human beings. Like, and so going with that though, I do think watching like the movie, going through it and all, like it works because it's the over the top, campy, whatever. So it works in that regard. So, but also, another part of it is like you're not supposed to make the bad guy the hero in this movie. Like at a certain point, you gotta, and they did it. At a certain point, they try to give her the heel turn, as I say, like, oh, now she's beating up the aunt, and but yeah, and it's like, well, hold on, like that kid deserved it. I'm sorry, like that kid was like I wanted to kill the kid through the screen. So when Megan,
the kid was going to molest the doll. Let's just call it what it is. The kid was going to.
Yeah, that was kind of weird when he got on top of the dolls. Like, where are they going? Where are they?
And let's also be 100% like that doll's not going to be sold to children, and that's unfortunate. Megan is going to definitely become a bad person because as soon as they put that on the shelves, it's going to learn to hate humanity and it's going to totally just start killing everybody.
Yes, like all AI does. Like, what was it when they made the artificial intelligence and it became racist? Like, yes, it understands. Megan, I'm surprised Megan didn't find any black people and be like the cops. Like, but still, that would have been the heel turn for me.
Right.
But no, and like I said, now granted, when I say all that, I wanted to get all the bad stuff out the way. I enjoyed the hell out of this movie because it is campy, it is fun, and it has the right amount of tone where it's like everybody in this movie is taking it serious, but everybody who's watching it knows this is completely ludicrous. And like they're not even winking at the camera. They're just like, yeah, this doll could do this. And how people even interact when they see it. They're like, oh, who's that? And like, oh, that's a doll. And like the cop was like, oh, really? And he's still like trying to look, and she calls, like, everybody's playing is real. And I'm like, this is amazing. But like Jason said it the best in the text. Even though the doll killed all those people, the aunt going to jail. So that girl will still lose her. She's still losing her aunt.
That's manslaughter,
guys. Right. She's going to Florida, guys, with her other family because her aunt ain't gonna survive this one well. But no, I dug it, man. I'm here for it. Megan, I guess when they would put like, I don't know, how do you make a sequel? Did you say Megan 2? Because there is a 3 in the name, so I don't know. Right. But I'm here for Megan 2. I'm ready for it.
Stupidly. In my theater, I know I told you guys this on the text messages. When the dog attacked poor Megan and then mauled the human child, and then when Megan was going to, there was a person who audibly was like, "Oh no!" And I'm like, "That dog is a vicious menace."
I was that person, Jason. Just so you know, I know we were in the same theater, but I was still that person. Okay?
I was like, "Oh, not that poor puppy! Like, get out! It mauled a child." Like,
it did it. It was mauling a robot, and then the child got involved. The child should have just stepped away.
Okay, so the dog did not know the robot wasn't a child because the robot just went over there with her arm, and then the dog mauled the child.
Fault.
It is the dog's fault. The dog is a vicious
owner's
killer.
fault. The owner should have never just had that dog.
They all should have died. They all should be put down. And thankfully, Megan did it.
Well, Megan did get put down, so that's fine.
No, she didn't. She's still living in that little Alexa thingy.
Yeah. I mean, also talking about like in movies where they're like they focus on like the least interesting. Like you created AI, like a literal like internet surfing machine that can walk and talk and like has multiple functionality besides being someone's toy, and you're like, yeah. That's what we're gonna sell it as a toy. Like, y'all have revolutionized the way the planet works. And the best thing you do is murder doll. But they would be billionaires. I would never have told them I could create a doll that could talk, walk, function, like logic things out. I'd be like, yo, we just created a whole slave race of people. Give me $1 billion. I'm moving to the moon.
Hold on, that's as the black man. That's the first place you went with elephants. Like, oh, we got a slave race.
Everybody wants to hold the whip, man. Let's just capitalize.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We're trying to get out.
Oh, we're definitely getting canceled.
Oh my god, it's up.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Jesus.
Ron, what did you think of Megan or Lisa? Whatever, jump in.
Go ahead, Ron.
Anytime.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I think like the way my girlfriend and I both described it was, like it's not the kind of thing I'm gonna run out and tell people, oh, you got to go see this. This is so cool. Like it was fun. Like it was we used our Cinemark points to watch it, so it wasn't any money out of our pocket. Well, I guess technically we used it. Anyway. So that's how I described it. Like it was fun. As I said in my broken up sentence, there were a lot of things where we knew, like as soon as they introduced Bruce, I was like, okay, I know he's gonna play. He's gonna come in to play later on to be the robot that fights Megan.
Yeah.
I knew the neighbor was gonna get it. I knew that dog was gonna get it. I was surprised none of her two assistants or friends would ever died. They were able to survive. I knew from the trailer that David, the Ronnie Chang character, was going to die. So
this viral part of the trailer was
right. Yeah, I knew the little kid was going to die. So you have all these things where, but yeah, Megan, the character of Megan herself was funny. I thought that her heel turn, like where she started turning on even the little girl, was kind of I feel like they didn't do a good job explaining how she overcame all of her programming. I think that's one area where they could have like improved it. Like, okay, what happened that allowed her to overcome her programming? Because technically, like the aunt was her number 2 most protected human or whatever, and it would have been nice if they showed something that kind of illustrated how Megan was able to not be able to turn off and to do a heel turn even on the little girl.
Like if there's some sort of logic error that you have to.
I was thinking when they had the one guy, the assistant, like taking the data, and I was just like, oh well, maybe he's gonna like corrupt it somehow, and put it. And that's why she's gonna turn, and then that didn't even go anywhere.
Well, I mean, somewhere where she blamed the dead body on him that no one cared about because it.
Right, I think that was supposed to be the reason for it, so that is the story that could explain why he would have killed the boss that he was stealing it.
I don't know. That was kind of weak.
I agree with you there. One thing I agree with you on, Lisa, is that.
Yay! It happened. Mark the time.
Hey, good night, everybody.
But also, did y'all notice like the tropey robotics things in it? Like at one point, I was like, "Are they about to T2 us?" Where she's like in the window watching the little girl play.
Yes.
And I'm like, we're gonna get a moment of like humanity's only built to kill each other moment. Like Arnold talking to John. I'm like, because. Like, what was she learning when she was playing with the bow and arrow? I'm like, is she learning it like to kill from watching this girl?
Well,
like, I don't know. It was just scenes that were just weird. They just put in there to be like
she had learned about death, which is
right.
Like I work in computer science. So I'm not a computer scientist by any things, but like you program what's there. It shouldn't really surprise you what your thing can do. And it's like these people are like. I didn't know that she could.
Ultron.
I didn't know she could do that. Like, what do you mean you didn't fucking know? Like, you programmed her, didn't you? Like, what? We shouldn't be talking about this. Like, why is this an algorithm in there, like a subroutine in her processing? Like, she should not even be aware of death or whatever. It's just like completely like. Either way, like there's just like a lot of weird stuff in there, but damn, did Megan not pull it off? And the best thing about Megan is the fact that they didn't really go the Child's Play route where they had like a full body puppet. They just put a little girl in a Megan suit. And I think that is the thing that really, really sold her is the fact that she wasn't like this clunky animatronic, I'm gonna kill you, and it's like that's a puppet.
But I do think that like I think that they use the you know how like in horror movies they'll make like the creepy walk thing and have like people walking on the ceiling, and I think they kept using that, but it's like it's a robot. It's not that scary that a robot can do that. Like,
well, she's got titanium.
If it were a little girl, I don't know why they kept doing that. Like I couldn't.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it's not creepy. Like, it's a machine.
It felt like they were making her unrealistically creepy. Like, why would she run on all fours to chase the boy?
Yeah,
like
right.
It doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't.
And then at the end, where she was all twisted and contorted, I think it was supposed to infer because her electronics were messed up, she was walking like that. But it just seemed like, okay, let's have her look creepy by walking like this, but let's have some kind of explanation for it. So, but
she's already creepy. She's a 3-foot doll. Like you don't need to make her any creepier. It's already done.
Like just her sitting there is creepy enough for me. I still remember Child's Play.
Eyes open.
Well, I love that she started getting very dramatic about her presence. Like she's playing the piano. Like, why? Why are you playing the piano right now?
She just became a supervillain. Like that's what it was. She's
but I did think for one moment in there, I was like, man, this is what probably would have happened in Small Wonder if it was really a realistic show. A lot of people remember that TV show Small Wonders, where like the girl had a robot like sister, and like they were like have hijinks. Yeah, I remember that. But I'm like, oh, this is what Small Wonder should have really actually been like. Like this killer robot just going around beating everybody now. Like
she would get wet and she would malfunction. Oh no, I got wet. Like,
here's my thing about the movie. So 2 things. I think it was given a disservice that it didn't have a rated R.
Yes,
rating.
100% correct.
Because it advertises a horror movie and there was nothing scary about it.
Not whatsoever.
The scariest part was when the dog, like the jump scare. Like when and I didn't jump because I had heard Jaren told me about it. So I was expecting
Jaren spoiled it. Thanks a lot, Jaren.
So it wasn't scary. And that is like one of my biggest pet peeves in movies when you advertise to be something and you're not. So if you advertise to be like a rom-com and you're not, or like you advertise to be a scary movie and you're not, like it really pisses me off. And then the other thing is the murder scenes, like a lot of the kill scenes were off camera. So you would see the dead body, but you wouldn't see the actual.
You want to see the blood and the gut.
Yeah. I'm going to see a horror movie. Absolutely. Yeah. I want to see like the crazy, like we're seeing her throw the machete or the thing from the coffee cutter.
Paper slice.
Yeah. And then it cuts away.
Through his chest though.
You did see it go through his chest? Okay, I thought
you see it like poke through his shirt, but like
but it's not
small.
Yeah, it's PG-13 still.
It's PG-13, exactly.
Yeah, I just think it did it a disservice. And the body count, I thought it was gonna have a higher body count. I thought for sure that the assistants were gonna die.
But you thought Megan's going on a rampage? It was gonna be the raid.
I was hoping.
Going through the
yes, that's kind of how they advertised it. Like
I was hoping it's gonna be Terminator 2 all over again.
Yeah, so but I didn't hate it. They're obviously going to make a sequel, so
I just hope they go the Child's Play route and just each sequel gets more and more absurd.
Yes, because I love me some Tiffany from Chucky. She's crazy, and I love her.
Like we introduce Megan to the boyfriend. Like they get kids. I don't know. Like maybe they get a house together in the burbs. Let's keep it just go all out.
All right, Ron's yawning, so we got to move it along, y'all.
All right, let's go.
Let's just go into the ratings. Give it a 0 from 1 to 5. 5 being great, 1 being terrible. Lisa, what would you give it?
It's a 2.5 out of 5.
All right, Jason.
I'm gonna give it a solid 3. This is my genre, so solid 3 for me. I enjoyed it. I had a great time.
Ron, how would you give this? What would you rate this?
I'm just processing that Lisa gave Megan the same rating that she gave Aliens.
Oh yes, you did. That's
true. That's why I didn't give it a 3, Ron. I'm gonna be honest, because I was gonna say 3 at first, and then I was like, oh nope, I gave Aliens a lower one, so I'm gonna drop that.
Credibility for the show just went right out the window, guys.
This has been a fun show. We'll never do this again.
I'm just trying to process. Especially since you said you like the body counts. Aliens gives up the body counts for sure.
Listen,
but I would actually, I'd give Megan a, I'd say 2.75.
Okay, give it a 2.75.
It almost depends. Like entertainment, 2.75. In terms of cinema, I'd probably give it like a 1.5.
Yeah.
If we're talking about cinema, it's a 0.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. My daughter is it a movie? Yes or no? Well, technically, yes.
I will probably 24 frames in every second.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to talk about a small film that's coming. I don't think it's a small film, but there's a movie coming out called OK Boomer. It's by a local film creator. What am I trying to say?
Filmmaker.
Yeah, filmmaker. Thank you.
That one that makes films. Where do they call it?
The trailer, the official trailer drops tomorrow, and so it's on the YouTube channel is Retro Rad Films. The movie's called OK Boomer, local filmmaker, and it's going to a I sent you guys what it's going to Kennesaw
Film Festival.
Kennesaw Film Festival. So check out that trailer and show them some love, and we will
we'll put it on the headcanon Facebook website. I'll make sure we put that on there for people to watch it. If Jason will probably put it on Twitter for us and all that. So if you follow us, you'll be able to find it, and let's support them and show them that GA love and worldwide love, because I'm excited about. I'm all for trashing boomers, so I'm here for it.
Dude, we almost boomers as it is.
You better stop that. I am not a boomer. You better.
Hey, someone's birthday's coming up soon. Next month after next, it's yours.
Guess who's older than me, though, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, boo. Also, everybody, don't forget to get the next book club book, 5th season by N.K. Jessamine. We will be reviewing this on the 25th. And also, if you haven't got it, get Mr. Ron Dawson's book, Dungeons and Do-Rags. We already reviewed this. Go check out the episode.
This is a good time. If you go to my website, dndbook.com, my publisher is selling it for 30% off until the end of this month.
All right.
So this is a good time to get it if you want to.
Or just call him up on his website and buy it directly for him so he gets all the money.
Yes. All the monies. What else? Don't forget, if we get to 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah, you'll torture Jason and myself in hot yogurt. And
I'm ready.
I'm not ready.
If we get to 10,000 subscribers, Jason will agree with me on everything.
I agree with you all the time.
The entire episode, he has to agree with everything I say.
Look, I've been getting up at 5 a.m. going to the gym, getting ready for this hot yoga, guys. So
yes,
I'm just letting y'all know I'm taking this dead serious, guys.
Let's make it happen. And if we get to 50,000, I get to talk about Taylor Swift the whole episode.
Yeah. Also, next week I think we're going to be reviewing Interview of the Vampire, the TV series.
Oh
yes.
As well as maybe the movie from 1994.
Is it on anything?
I'm down for that.
We can probably find it. I know how to do the internet, all right? We can find it.
You know how I feel about pirating things.
I didn't say that, Lisa. Whoa.
Me and Lisa pay for no commercials. We are above board. We like to pay our way through things. So
my government name is on this. Don't be saying stuff like that out loud.
All right.
And also, I think House Party comes out next week as well. We
have to debate if we want to review that because we don't know if Jason can stomach it. So let's just go with Interview of the Vampire movie and series.
Yeah.
We'll figure out the rest later.
Yeah. Okay.
Where was it better? But Ron, do you have any parting words for our guests?
No, this was a ton of fun. Look forward to doing it again.
All right.
Thank you,
Lisa.
Yeah.
Don't forget to shop local, support small businesses. And just don't be an asshole.
I've heard that you can find me on all the socials at just Blerd Ronner.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All the socials.
I should do what you all do and put it in my name on the thing. I'll do that next time. So it's just Blerd Ronner.
Synergy, guys.
I don't know, man. Ron was so tough on Lisa. Lisa may not have you back. She said yes. No.
He's the boss. He's the one.
I already got to deal with you two all day. I'm not dealing with.
I told him last week, Ron. I was like, I feel like you guys are purposely picking stuff that you know I'm not gonna like, just to make me angry. Like, can we just try to do? So they're doing me a favor and doing an interview with the vampire next week.
What's the opposite?
Interview the vampire the series, interview the vampire the show, and then we have to review the Cleaner.
Yes.
So that's our show.
We did Cleaner for you as well. So, but we just skipped that today. Jason, you have any closing words for our guests?
As always, man, thank everybody for watching, joining us. The numbers are getting better and better. Really, really appreciate it. As like Lisa and Jason said, share it. So as Jason said, share it with 2 other friends, and then make them watch it. And they don't have to watch it. Just let them hit play on YouTube, and then they can just do whatever they want to do. Like we still get the view.
If you have a dog that's alone by himself in the house, put him on. Put us on.
Yeah.
Dogs love us.
As always, Ron, thank you for coming, man. It's always dope having you. Like I always say, you have an open invitation. So whatever you want to pop up and come through, you just let me know, or one of us know, man. And I'll never say no. Lisa, maybe, but I'll never say no.
I asked him to come back and talk about super serial stuff. What are you guys even talking about?
Lisa's
I like how
yelling at him, man.
Jason just set these narratives for Lisa. I'm like, yeah, Lisa said she hated it. She's like, I never said that. Yes, close enough. But I appreciate it, Ron, as always. Like I said, keep doing your thing. Any way that we can ever support you,
I appreciate
definitely 100% let us know, because we're all here for that. And then everybody keep watching, man. We keep trying to make, as Lisa said, eventually we're going to get a good format for the show. Maybe, possibly, one day around here. It may happen. We're already like episode 80. We're at episode 80,
this
bro.
This Sunday night movie didn't happen overnight, all right?
There were 80 episodes deep. I'm pretty sure like it is what it is at this point. But okay, I'm here for it.
All right, well, thanks everybody for joining us. Y'all have a wonderful and excellent day. Always be kind, be considerate, and tip your servers and bartenders at least 20%, if not more, if you can afford it. And if you see Jared on the street, say just because there's an owl bear doesn't mean it's good. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thanks.
See you guys next week. Peace.